There's a fire inside you. It doesn't shout. It doesn't beg. It burns in silence. A steady whisper behind your ribs. A vision of the life you were born to live. A calling etched into your DNA. But most people bury that fire before it ever lights the sky. They trade it for comfort, for conformity, for a steady paycheck and a quiet life. They call it realistic. But there is nothing realistic about betraying your potential, because the truth is, vision is not a luxury. It's a responsibility. You are not sent here to merely exist. You are called to create, to expand, to turn thought into form. And the first ingredient of every revolution, every invention, every movement, every fortune is vision. Not just any vision, an unshakable vision. One that stands unbent in the face of rejection, poverty, doubt, or delay. Unshakable vision is the birthplace of destiny. Not talent, not connections, not credentials, vision. Because when the world says it's impossible, vision says, watch me. When the critics laugh, when the bank account says zero, when the storm rolls in, vision is the voice that says, keep going. Look back through history. Every titan, every disruptor, every icon you admire. They weren't the smartest, the fastest, or the most favored. They were the most obsessed with what they saw in their mind. They didn't need agreement. They didn't wait for applause. They carried a blueprint the world couldn't see, and they built it anyway. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. They told him he wasn't creative enough. Let that sink in. He went broke trying to build a dream no one believed in, slept on floors, ate beans from a can. But in his mind, he walked castles, rode roller coasters, stared at fireworks over a magic kingdom. He didn't need evidence, he had vision. And vision doesn't ask for proof, it becomes the proof. Every time he fell, he got back up, because he wasn't chasing comfort, he was chasing destiny. And so must you. You don't need approval to start, you need a reason to never stop. And when your vision is deep enough, wide enough, fierce enough, nothing can hold you. Because vision is more than a picture of the future. It is a contract with your soul. It says, I will not betray who I was born to be, no matter what it costs. That kind of vision doesn't die in a recession. It doesn't wilt when times get hard. It grows stronger in resistance, sharper in the fire. This is not motivation. This is war against the ordinary. And the battlefield is your mind. You see, your vision lives or dies in your thoughts. Your inner dialogue is the architect of your outer world. Every day, you're either reinforcing the world you have or the world you want. Most people wake up and replay yesterday. Same doubts, same patterns, same internal script. They tell themselves, I'm not ready. I don't have what it takes. What if I fail? And the brain, being the faithful servant it is, replies, understood. Here's more evidence to keep you small. But those who build the extraordinary, they rewrite the script. They speak to themselves like champions before the world ever does. They say, I was born for this. I have everything I need. I bend reality by the power of my will. And the mind responds, let's build it. Because thought is not passive, it is construction. And every thought is a brick in your future. What are you building? An empire of greatness or a cage of doubt? It is not your circumstances that shape you. It's your interpretation of them. Helen Keller was deaf and blind, but she saw more clearly than those with perfect sight. She said, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Most people can see, but they have no vision. You must become one of the rare few who see with the eyes of the mind, who walk by faith, not by sight. Because when you lock in on your vision and you speak it, write it, declare it daily, your mind begins to bend reality around it. This is not magic. This is mental alchemy. Napoleon Hill wrote it plainly. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But the key is belief, and belief is built, not found. You construct it in the gym of repetition, in the fire of action, in the silence of rejection, where most give up. But you double down. You make your vision louder than the noise. You choose it daily, not when it's convenient, but when it's hardest. Because anyone can dream, but only a few are obsessed. Only a few have the stamina to see it through. And vision without stamina is just a fantasy. But unshakable vision, that's how legacies are born.